be here, I tell you. It's 2025, huh? What a year. I feel like I woke up in a cartoon. No respect at all. I watch the news now. It's like Saturday morning for adults with brain damage. I turn on CNN, and the first thing I do is check if I sat on the remote by mistake. This woke stuff, it's out of control. I tell you, I said good morning to a guy the other day. He told me I committed 3 microaggressions before lunch. No respect, man. And the kids today, they don't even want to work. I asked a kid at Starbucks if he could make me a coffee. He said I'm emotionally unavailable right now. I tell you, I got a latte and a lecture on gender pronouns. TikTok? Oh, forget it. Everybody's a genius on TikTok. I saw a guy teaching financial advice. He had green hair, nose rings, and lived in his mother's basement. That's the new American dream, folks. Wi-Fi and unemployment. And politicians, don't get me started. What a bunch of beauties. Joe Biden. Oh, boy. I tell you, he's got less brain activity than my Christmas lights in July. No respect. Joe's like a GPS with no signal. Starts out fine. Next thing you know, you're in a lake. And Hunter? Oh, Hunter Biden's doing great. He's the first guy in history to make $1 million selling paintings nobody can hang up without feeling dirty. I tell you, even my dog won't pee on him. And Chuck Schumer. This guy's been in politics so long, his first campaign was sponsored by the Pony Express. Adam Schiff, oh, he's a beauty. I wouldn't buy a used car from that guy. And I bought cars from clowns in plaid suits before. Letitia James, Fonnie Willis, every time I see these two on TV, I check my wallet and my lunchbox. And Jack Smith? This guy's face looks like he practices scowling in the mirror every morning. Tell you, even my ex-wife smiled more, and she hated everybody. Oh, and don't forget Zelensky, that guy. I tell you, he's like the guy at the bar who never pays for his drinks, but always asks for another round. His wife's no better. She's out buying Bugattis with our tax money while Joe Biden can't find the exit door at the White House. I tell you, even my neighbor's kid learned not to spend all his allowance on Hot Wheels. USAID, now there's a racket. They send billions to people who hate us, and I can't even get a refund on a toaster. Act Blue. I tell you, Act Blue is like my Uncle Louie at poker night. Takes your money, promises to fix the house, then moves to Florida. Elon Musk looked into the government books, found trillions missing. I tell you, I'll lose $5, I turn the whole house upside down. These guys lose trillions, say, hey, it's a rounding error. Dead people are still getting paychecks, dead folks. Some of them so old when they were born the Grand Canyon was a ditch. Even Robert De Niro's career is dead and getting paid. You seen his movies lately? I tell you, 2 bombs this summer. I've seen more life at a funeral home. Robert De Niro's out there yelling about Trump. Yeah, maybe he should spend more time yelling about a decent script. Even My Plumber gets better reviews. Howard Stern, too. Used to be the king of shock radio. Now he's like your cranky aunt at Thanksgiving. I hate Trump. I hate fun. I tell you, even my goldfish has more charisma. Mark Cuban, oh boy. This guy used to be smart. Now he talks about Trump more than he talks about basketball. I tell you, his investments are starting to look like my cousin Joey's bad bets at the racetrack. The whole bunch of them. They all get no respect at all. I tell you, folks, it's rough out there. I feel safer in a dark alley than I do at a polling station. You know it's bad when your dead relatives vote and they pick the same guy who gave away a paycheck. It's rough. I asked my Alexa who the president is. She short-circuited and cried. I went to a job interview the other day. They asked me if I identified as dependable or whimsical. I told them I identified as hungry and left. Nowadays, even getting married is risky. I asked a woman if she'd marry me. She said she needed to consult a life coach, a therapist, and her spirit animal first. No respect at all. I tell you, at this point, the only guy getting any real respect is the bartender. He's got the power to cut me off. I tell you, nowadays, voting feels like picking between a slap in the face and a kick in the balls. No respect. I saw Chuck Schumer on TV. I thought it was an ad for prune juice. The guy's face is so wrinkled it needs a steam iron. Nancy Pelosi, I tell you, she's like milk left out in the sun. She's expired, but somehow still there. Hillary Clinton's so shady, if she stood next to a light bulb, it would file a restraining order. And AOC, what a beauty. She's got the brain power of a flashlight with no batteries. I tell you, even my GPS makes more sense. Joe Biden. Oh, Joe. He's like a GPS that keeps telling you to make a U-turn right into a tree. Well, I tell you, with the kids today, it's no wonder the politicians are idiots, too. I mean, you let these TikTok morons grow up, and bam! Next thing you know, you got Joe Biden running the country with the brain power of a broken remote control. And if you think Joe's bad, well, wait till you meet his kid, Hunter. Oh, yeah, Hunter's the family scholar, graduated summa cum laude in hookers and crack pipes. No respect at all. But hey, it ain't just the Bidens, oh no. You got Chuck Schumer and Adam Schiff, too. Those two make Dumb and Dumber look like rocket scientists. I tell you, these politicians are so good at stealing, even bank robbers take notes. USAID, Act Blue, sounds like charities. Yeah, charities for their pockets. I get more honesty from a carnival barker. Hunter Biden selling paintings? Yeah, right. I've seen better art hanging on my fridge for my neighbor's 5-year-old. Act Blue. Now that's a scam. They take more cash than my ex-wife's divorce lawyer. Jack Smith? Tell you, the guy's face could make a Happy Meal cry. Fonnie Willis and Letitia James, those two make Judge Judy look like a saint. Mark Cuban, he's like the guy who loses poker night, then blames the deck for being racist. Howard Stern, he used to shock America, now he couldn't shock a dead battery. Robert De Niro? I tell you, he's the only guy who can make a gangster movie boring. Even my lawnmower has better acting chops. Dead people still voting. I checked the rolls. Even my Uncle Sal's name is there. And he's been dead so long, he owes cavemen money. TikTok, bunch of kids dancing around like morons. I tell you, I knew civilization was doomed when somebody did a 2-minute tutorial on how to breathe. Zelensky? Oh yeah, big war hero. He's braver at shopping malls than he is on the battlefield. His wife of the Bugattis, meanwhile Americans are eating ramen noodles trying to fill up the tank. I tried to buy gas the other day. I had to show him my 401k and a blood sample. Inflation's so bad now I went to buy a sandwich and the bread started negotiating with me. The news said food prices are only up 3%. Yeah, 3% a day. Biden says the economy's strong and my neighbor says his dog speaks English too. You know it's bad when the government has more missing money than a magician. Even Elon Musk looked into the books. He found so many missing billions, he thought it was a scavenger hunt. Nowadays, I meet more dead voters than living ones. I tell you at this rate, the next president's going to be a guy named Skeleton Joe. The woke crowd? Oh, they're a real treat. I asked one what time it was. She said it was problematic to assume linear time structures. Woke Hollywood? It's so bad I saw a movie trailer that apologized before the movie even started. You want to make a Hollywood movie now? You need a therapist, a pronoun coach, and 6 diversity officers. Howard Stern hates Trump so much, he cries more than my nephew when he drops his ice cream. Mark Cuban, I tell you, the guy's so full of himself, his reflection filed for emancipation. Pelosi's insider trading tips are more reliable than the weatherman these days. Even CNN's ratings are so low, the janitor started getting more viewers on TikTok. You know, the country's in trouble when the only thing going up faster than gas prices is Hunter Biden's bar tab. And then you got Elon Musk. The guy actually checks the books, finds trillions missing. I can't even find my car keys, but these clowns lose enough money to buy the moon. And while all that's going on, you got Robert De Niro out there screaming about Trump again. I tell you, De Niro's so washed up, even my laundromat refused to take him. And Howard Stern? Oh yeah, he's another gem. Used to be a rebel, now he sounds like a vegan life coach with a gluten allergy. Then you got my Cuban, Mr. Big Shot. Yeah, big shot, big mouth, tiny brain. He's talking trash about Trump while his businesses are flopping like fish on a dock. You know, Red Fox had it right. Back in his day, you got respect if you earned it. Now they hand out trophies for showing up and crying the loudest. Folks, just remember one thing. In a world full of fake news, fake friends, and fake elections, you better be real, real loud, real proud, real old school. Like Red Fox, like George Carl, like the way we used to do it. No apologies, no safe spaces. You want respect? Don't beg for it. Take it back. Now listen, folks. You want to know why I'm back down here? I tell you, I was up there in heaven, taking it easy, playing poker with Red Fox, drinking Evian, minding my own business. Then one day, a guy named Chris Dallas sends up this script, and let me tell you, it landed like a bomb. Boom! I read it, and I laughed so hard, St. Peter had to call security. I said, that's it, I gotta go back down and tell these poor bastards the truth one more time. This wasn't no safe space nonsense, no woke bedtime stories. This was the real stuff. Old school, hard-hitting, no respect, no apologies, comedy just like we used to do it. So if you love real comedy, if you miss the days when you could laugh without needing a permission slip, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, leave a comment, and share this with every crazy son of a gun you know. Crystallis and Celebrity Recreations are bringing the real legends back, the ones who said it like it was, the ones who didn't bend the knee to the crybabies. I'm Rodney Dangerfield, folks, and I got no respect, but if you got the guts to laugh at the truth, you got my respect. Good night, you beautiful maniacs. Thanks for still being real, and don't just sit there. Subscribe, like, comment, and share this damn thing before the woke police shut us down. I'm Rodney Dangerfield, and I'm out of here.